All these Florida fans want to get rid of Billy Napier when he's out here beating the number 22 team in the country, when he's almost beating top 25 teams whenever they play. Y'all want to get rid of Billy? Y'all want to get rid of Billy? Y'all crazy. Yo, shout out to Florida. I got to shout him out. Because look here, man. They just toe up LSU. All right, I'm talking about toe them up. Now, they didn't just beat LSU. They beat them by double digits. All right, so we all know LSU, what? Florida played Georgia. And if Lagway did not get hurt, does not get hurt, they beat Georgia. I solely believe they beat Georgia if Lagway does not get hurt. You bring in a little guy from Yale, just super smart. He ain't ready for no football like that. But look at Lagway, man. Against LSU, 13-26, 226 in the TD. QBR rating wasn't the greatest, 64.2. All right, look at the running backs. Ran the ball 6 carries for 65 yards in the TD. The second screen, 6 carries, 37 yards in the TD. That's what you want, okay? That is what you want. Lagway is just he's a 5-star recruit. Lagway is gonna find ways to win. And on the other side for LSU, Nussmeier is just not it. All right, we had guys early on talk about Nussmeier is this, that, and the third. Nussmeier at best is an average quarterback. I'm just gonna be honest. He had an offensive line that was protecting him like crazy, and yeah, that's over with now because Florida got depth on the defensive line, right? And Florida sacked LSU 7 times. 7. Florida sacks LSU Nussmeier 7 times. How many sacks does LSU have? 0. That's the difference in this ball game. LSU had 1 tackle for loss. Florida, 11. Woo! Pass breakups, 6 for Florida. LSU, 4. Florida just dominated this game. They just dominated the game, man. I mean, I'm proud of LSU for running the ball more because that stuff they have gotten away from. It was running the ball. You had a talented running back in Durham, and you finally used him 20 carries for 91 yards. And then, heck, even Williams, 13 carries for 69 yards. They finally ran the ball. All right? It's just you ran into a Florida team that was just hot and ready, dude. Like, 7 sacks against this offensive line is impressive. Absolutely impressive. Like I say, Florida has almost spoiled a few teams, all right? They started off rough. They did. But listen here. They almost spoiled Georgia last week. The game, it don't look as close afterwards. I mean, a week ago, or like 2 weeks ago. But 34-20, the game was a lot closer than that. All right. Then they go to Texas. Texas go ahead and they handle business 49-17. Then they finally go to LSU and they beat LSU 27-16. And we got the fans mad. They want to fire Billy Napier. Get a man time, get a man a chance. All right. People thought the season was running away from him, but it wasn't. He had to figure it out. The starting quarterback got hurt. Then you put in your backup Lagway, he's a freshman. He's figuring it out. He got to learn how to run this offense. I get it, he's a 5-star recruit. Y'all know he's a 5-star recruit, should be able to do X, Y, and Z. Let him figure it out. All right. They go and they beat Kentucky. Tennessee team they almost beat. Now they got to play LSU. They can spoil LSU. Then they got to play Florida State. Florida State is bad. Florida State is atrocious. They're horrible. They're going to beat Florida State. They're going to be making it to a bowl game this year. And I want to say earlier, I predicted that they wasn't. I didn't predict them to beat LSU. But they did. They absolutely did. But dude, this is a good game. I mean, the defense played out there behind. Like I said, the offense didn't just play crazy. They just played in what they could do. 226 pass, 65 yards rushing from Jaden, and then another 37 from Jackson, and then 2 from Montreal Johnson Jr. 14 yards from him. Like they did what they needed to do, man. This defense is what helped out Florida win this ball game. This defense played a heck of a ball game, and that is why Florida was able to pull this ball game off. Because you look at the numbers. Nelson Myers scored 1 TD, threw 1 TD. Anderson caught 1 TD. The rest of their points was field goals for LSU. But Florida, Lagway threw a TD. Jaden ran for a TD. Jackson ran for a TD. Badger caught a TD. Florida was on, man. Florida was on. Y'all need to quit trying to holler for Billy Napier's job and let him work. Let him cook. Let him show y'all that, hey, we gonna be all right. Just keep giving me time, because dude, he got the athletes, he got the players, he's there in Florida. People want to play for Florida because of the tradition of Florida. They think about the Tim Tebow years, the Steve Spurrier years. Give them time. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be fine. Florida pulling this game off is huge. I think Florida pulling this game off helps Billy Napier, and I hope fans start to see, like, okay, we gotta let's back off of him a little bit, and let's see, can he get us to a bowl game? I really think he's gonna get y'all to a bowl game. LSU, on the other hand, I don't know what to say, man. At times they're good, at times they're like, what the heck? Will people start calling for Brian Kelly's job? I don't know, man. It's possible, because look, y'all lose to A&M, y'all lose to Bama, y'all lost to Florida. It's 3 losses in a row. And every loss was over 10 points. A&M, 38-23. Alabama, 42-13. Florida, 27-16. I don't know, man. We're just going to have to see. They play Vanderbilt next week. That ain't going to be no guaranteed win. Then they got Oklahoma at the end. They should beat Oklahoma. I mean, right now they're already bowl eligible. So they're 8th in the SEC. We got to wait and see. And we will. Congratulations, Florida. And let's see where LSU is going to go from here.